Why is that not? Yeah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the semi-final of the West Coast Open. Got myself, Kieran McCrory, and Alex Kingsbury here on the commentating for a little bit. Hopefully to help you out with this these two semi-finals. A couple of great matches coming up. One's already underway with Ben Foster playing Nathan Mcmahon, and the second match between Steve Hale and Andy Barnett is just about to get underway. They're just finishing prepping the table as we speak. So, yeah, lovely. These should line up to be a cracker of a match. So, Alex, welcome on board, mate. How's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Ready for two cracking matches, hopefully.
Yeah, and, you know, with all due respect, bit of a surprise. Well done to Steve Hale. He's knocked out some giants along the way today, so you've got to give credit where credit's due. And
yeah, apparently he went 7-6, 7-6, 7-6 all three of his knockout games today. So
wow, is that right?
Triple hills. So yeah, definitely credit where it's due for sure for the Hailstorm.
Yeah,
so
well,
good on him, and good luck to him against Barney, who's in some good form clearly after beating Sacco 7-3, I believe it was in the quarters.
Exactly. He put up a huge show against Sacco. I think it was 4-3 at one stage, and he opened up with a master visit and a master break to really put himself in a prime position. Hard to come back from that, especially against a player like Barney.
Absolutely.
So he's somebody who can really, you know, as a friend of mine said today, he doesn't do anything super special, but he just knows how to win and does the right things to make sure he gets the results.
Yeah,
so
he gets the job done, doesn't he?
He certainly does, and he's a fantastic lad to go with it. So Steve Hale himself showing a bit of I don't know, reminiscent you might see from the time he won the
world title.
No, he didn't win a world title.
He did. He won Teams world title.
Oh, he did. Of course, he did. Yes, he did. And I was going to say about the 1992 state singles whenever he won that back in the day.
Yeah, before my time. That's not
probably before your time. Yeah. The scary thing is, I actually remember it too. So, yeah, I don't want to show my age, but I probably just did. Yeah. So these two should be two crackers of matches, eh?
Yeah.
Let's see how we go from here.
Nath's a big chance to go 1-1 here after putting Benny in a nice snooker.
Yes, indeed, and that's, you know, two very attacking players, and you've got to be switched on with these two, because either one of them's capable of doing damage to you if you give them the opportunity.
Absolutely. Nathan got through Brownie in the quarterfinals, and Benny beat Ron Kelly, so clearly both in good form, which is nice to see.
Yep, and there we go.
Should be 1-1 now. Of course, all games race to 7 as well, all the way through to the grand final.
That's correct. Including the grand final, it will be a race to 7 also. So it's been a very high standard in here today. There's been some great matches, and you know, and a lot of them, as you say, have gone hill. But yeah, there you go. Steve Hale prevailed in most of them, as you pointed out before.
Yeah, fair play to him. Yeah, plenty of hills. I lost hill as well to Brownie. I know Dave Keller had a hill as well against Steve. That was the first one.
Correct.
I think.
Correct. And I did see your match against Brownie, and yeah, another cracker match, you know. And
yeah, well, me and Brownie have a good game usually. So
you guys have had some fantastic battles over the last few months and over the last couple of years. But yeah, no, it's great to see.
Yeah, we seem to draw each other a lot in tournaments, but you know, it's always a pleasure playing Brownie. So I'm not complaining at all. Good chance to take on one of the best probably to ever play in WA. So
the man's an absolute legend.
He is, and I love playing against him, and we always have a good game. So
And what a fantastic guy to go with it.
Absolutely.
So Benny's just had a huge break there, but he has come up dry. Balls are split pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you looking? Maybe yellows in that?
Yeah.
You never know. Both of them look all right.
They're both not too bad. There's issues with both, though. So
yeah, there is.
Depends which one he chooses. He'll look to open something up probably on his second shot after his opener.
Yeah. Barney's just had a massive break in the other table. He's made a ball, so he's got the choice of what he wants to attack at.
Ooh, Nate's ran a bit far there. He was hoping to be in a position to flick the top red near that yellow on the right side of the table.
Yeah. He may play container, and he may try and take on another pot to try and work his way around to get onto that as well. So, yeah.
I think he's just going to lay up. I don't think he's got another pot on really that's...
Oh, there it is. If you had made the pot, but yeah, as you say.
It's pretty good.
Still, it's containing, yep. And out of those, that red and yellow on the right-hand side, the yellow's probably come out a little bit favourite.
Yeah. I think we might need to invest in a yellow glove for Barney now that he's living in WA.
Yes, we've got to get
Instead
rid
of
of
the
that
maroons.
maroon. Yeah. No offence to our friends over in Queensland if any of are watching. I know Rachel King's watching. We were texting earlier and giving her a heads up on how to watch it and that. And obviously she's a big Barney fan.
Yeah, who isn't?
Yeah. Oh, exactly. The guy's a legend on and off the table. So, but yeah, he's got to definitely change that to a yellow or a black glove. That's for sure.
I'll take it with me when I go.
There you go. You might be able to do a trade.
Yeah, I have to buy a yellow one though for him. We'll do a trade.
Is that maroon? That that was a nice shot from Barney.
It looks red.
It looks pink from here, but
Does it?
yeah, you never know with Barney. No, all jokes aside.
I reckon it's red.
Yeah.
Fly for Benny. Still plenty of work needed in this frame from both, so interested to see how this plays out.
Yeah, he was definitely trying to get onto
That's
that
a great
ball,
shot.
and that was a huge shot to get onto that troublesome ball from. So he's done really well considering, so. He has still got one tricky one down the bottom right hand side there, but he has got a couple of options down there to try and work on it to get into it. So
Yeah, the other thing he can do is land behind it on the right side of the table. It goes bottom left corner, I believe. So if he can get in behind it over there, I think that's where he's going to try and get to. But it looks relatively tricky now to map that out. Probably have to roll this left one in long. Barney there's got a tricky layout as well on his reds.
he has, but he can probably afford to produce his dead ball on the left because of the situation of the other yellows. More or less give Steve a crack at it and see what happens. But especially if he puts that dead ball in a good position for himself. That was a huge shot from Ben.
That's nice. I think he's got a little bit of angle there, so he might be able to play this shot now. Hug up the rail on the right-hand side with the white ball. Take that red above the yellow into the bottom left corner. I think that's the shot he's looking at. If he's got enough angle, that is. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I reckon he can force it.
This is the shot.
I think he was trying to. I don't know if this goes in the middle.
No, I think he was trying to come up for the corner pocket, wasn't he?
I think so. He just got it, just slightly caught it the wrong way.
See, I don't mind this shot from Steve Hale he just played. He just got onto his dead ball, he can actually run it down the table, cover the bottom pocket, and just sit the white ball on that other red.
Yeah, you probably don't want it in. Just let it sit down there.
If that's what Steve's got in mind.
I think that's the shot.
That's the shot I was talking about. Oh, he doesn't want it to go in. Oh, he did. He did. So he won't be happy with that. But he's just got to reset.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Nace put Benny back in that same spot he was before. But now Nace balls are out. So
yeah, Nathan's in a good position if he gets back. You imagine he would get back at the table, but he's in a good position if he does. Oh.
Can't miss. The man can't miss.
He's been playing some big shots today, Steve, and fair play to him. Usually us old boys are
getting tired by this stage.
Getting tired. With the exception of Brownie, of course, he always seems to be at the pointy end, doesn't he?
Brownie just never ages, it seems like.
Oh my God, he's the same age as me, and where does he get it from?
I don't know.
You know, I need to sleep watching him half the time. But he's so good. But he's just, today wasn't his day.
Yeah.
Oh, he's made this ball. What a shot. Oh my
Benny.
God. Has he given himself a shot at that last, possibly a double?
If not, the double's on, yeah. I think I don't know if the cut's on, but the double is. So
yeah.
He might just put the double home and stop the white where it is.
Yep.
I think he's looking at the double.
And as I said before, like, if Nathan gets back at the table, he's in a good position, but you never know with Ben Foster, if until you're back at the table, you're not back at the table, are you?
Absolutely. I didn't even know that ball was on. Double.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Look at that.
Big shot, Benny.
Yep.
Current Australian singles champion. Proven why he's got that title.
For the second time.
Second time, yep. Oh, Stevie has just missed his second last yellow. Left Barney a tough lie, but a chance for the first frame of the match.
Knowing Barney, I'm pretty sure he'll just put Steve in an awkward position here. So 2-1 to Ben Foster as we speak.
And having a short break. The bathroom break or something.
I like what he's trying to do. He didn't quite get the what he's trying to achieve.
But he wanted, but it's still tough for Steve.
Yeah.
Probably maybe he might play a similar shot to what Barney just attempted.
Yeah. Well, looks like he's having a dip, so he's going to go for the double and just try and leave himself on the last yellow up the rail. Very possible.
Wow.
Very possible.
Great shot, Stevie.
And the angles he's left himself, he can drop onto the black to go in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Play it nice and confidently and then in behind that black.
Well, he's getting himself every chance, hasn't he?
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Big double.
And this is what he's been doing all day, so fair play to him.
In some form, hey?
Well, he's riding it at the moment, that's for sure.
Good man. Oh, white off the table for Nathan.
Okay.
Bit tricky layout though for Benny, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, Stevie's missed that long pot.
Okay. But I think Barney's going to make it difficult for Steve to come back from here.
Yeah, you think he would just play this yellow, red at the bottom, across, and leave the white behind the black? Maybe?
Correct. Yeah, just half ball. That's all he needs to do. Is just promote his red ball and leave Steve pretty tied up. Just like that.
Nice shot, Barney. Very nice.
And that's the type of stuff that Barney does. That just, as we said earlier, he doesn't do anything too fancy, but he just does what he needs to do. And
he's really good at not letting his opponent get another chance. If they don't get it, Barney just finds a way to make sure they don't have a good look again after that, and then just mops up once he's finished.
Yeah. And, he's a welcome. He's been welcomed here in W.A. with open arms, and a lot of people are very happy. Everyone's happy to see him. Not a lot of people, but pretty much everyone. He's a top fellow, and, it's good to see that W.A. are very strong, but they're just getting stronger and stronger.
That's it, eh?
And, we're obviously we're losing you, Alex, at Christmas.
Yeah.
You will be sadly missed moving to Queensland for a year or so, and
I'm looking forward to a new chapter. Maybe that's what I need to try and make my way into this WA state team. I need a year off. Keep missing out by a frame, so maybe this is what it takes, a year away.
Oh, look,
Unlucky for
okay,
Stevie.
ball in hand by mistake there by Stevie, I should say. So Barney's got ball in hand, which I'm sure he will capitalise on.
Yeah.
Mate, yes, you will be an asset to Queensland. So it's a bit of a swap, I guess. Send Barney over here, send you over there, have a year out, and mate, you'll be back killing it. And,
I hope so.
and don't be too harsh on yourself missing out by frame, because you're there every year, and WA have got a lot of depth at the moment.
Certainly do.
And mate, you're just missing out by one frame, then you definitely you're not doing much wrong, mate. Trust me.
Yeah, plenty of years ahead of me as well, so that's the other benefit. If I keep playing, keep putting the time in, just like everyone, then results will come eventually.
100%. So 1-0 to Andy Barnett at the moment. Both players are playing well, so it was a good frame that. Steve made one little mistake by missing that last yellow, and obviously Barney punished him, but that happens. And on the other table,
It's a great shot by Nath.
Nathan's given himself every opportunity to make it 2-0. 2-all, I should say.
Yeah, it's a brilliant shot.
Yeah.
Landing on that black was tricky, and he's given himself a really good look at it into the far right corner.
Oh, wiped his feet, but hey, you got it. Yeah. And Ben Foster, Nathan Mcmahon, 2-all. And a race to 7. Further down the road, we got the A grade grand final being played between two Irishmen, Dave Kelleher and Lee McSherry, who's a young Irish lad who's just migrated here. Fantastic player from Leitrim in Ireland. He's been certainly impressing a lot of people this weekend with his cue skills and all the rest of it. So
yeah, he I bumped into him the other night and asked him if he wanted to come down and have a go at the West Coast Open, and he thought, why not? So yesterday during the round robin, I brought 2 spare cues. He used both of them and didn't like either of them, and he ended up buying a cue from headquarters here. So he used 3 different cues yesterday, and he topped the group. So fair play to him. And then he got beaten by Ben Foster in the last 16 today, who's now still going. So can't fault him.
he did, and that's certainly nothing to be ashamed of. He was 4-0 down. He came back and it was 4-all with Ben Foster,
yeah.
and he ended up going down 7-5 in the battle of the last frame, which is a great frame to make it 6-all, and Benny got it. But you know what? You're playing the current Australian singles champion and taking him to the wire. So
that's it. Nothing to be disheartened by, for sure. So
and he
good on
certainly
him.
impressed a lot of people this weekend.
Yeah, he definitely did.
For someone who just bought a cue yesterday.
Yeah. I've not seen him for, I think it was 8 years, I think we figured out. I saw him when I played juniors, 2016. He was playing for Australia, he was playing for Ireland back then, so that was the last time I've seen him. So it was nice to catch up with him again and to see him down at this comp.
Absolutely, and he said he's here for a couple of years, so WA benefit again.
Another one. They just keep coming out of nowhere, hey?
Yeah, well, great for WA, but even himself and other people raving about the venue. We've just come off the back with Nationals. So many people from the eastern states loved our venue, and a little bit of envy there, but in a good way. But they absolutely loved it, and to see so many other people coming over here and just admiring the place. It's really good to hear from our point of view. So
Yeah, because it is a fantastic venue. We are really lucky to have the facility that we do here. So, and I'm sure not everyone here doesn't take it for granted either. We definitely are very appreciative for what we've got, and
absolutely,
yeah, what a fantastic venue it is.
Absolutely. And we've also got the fantastic Stavash here on our computers. He's an absolute legend doing what he does.
Yeah, what a fantastic setup he's got here. It's always a pleasure doing some commentary with all the different angles, and it just the layout looks fantastic now. So it's always good.
Correct. Nathan's getting himself an opportunity here, so
same as Stevie. Stevie's looking like he's on and out in the yellows as well. A good chance to go 1-all.
Just received a message there from my good friend Dave Coleridge, enjoying the commentary. So thanks Dave,
Lovely.
for the kind words, mate. It's always a pleasure, and I don't do this very often, but they finally tagged me today and said you're doing something, so I couldn't get out of it. So, but I'm absolutely enjoying it, especially with my good friend Alex. Yeah, Steve's definitely getting himself every opportunity here.
Yeah, Nathan also has got one yellow left. I'm not sure. It must go top left corner.
It does, yeah. From where I'm sitting, I think it does.
Okay, just got to get on that black.
But yeah, you just got to maybe punch the white a little bit, maybe stun it across.
It does look pretty tight, but it will go. Yeah,
well,
no. It was tight. I did think it was pretty tight.
Yeah, right. Okay, there you go.
Stevie over there,
yeah,
looking for a transition to the black for a nice finish. I think there's a master break, I think, if he gets this.
Okay, he might just take... Oh, he's going to... I thought he was going to just take his medicine and drop it in, but no.
Oh, yeah. Get a fly in there.
Yeah. There you go.
Big shot, Stevie.
Yep.
Nice finish.
1-1, Steve Hale, Andy Barnett. Nathan Mcmahon, Ben Foster still 2-all.
To be honest, it's not a bad leave. Considering he's just having a crack at that then. It's not a bad leave. It's pretty tough for Benny from here. Might have to look for a safety somewhere, or
yeah,
maybe a shot to nothing somewhere. Oh, beautiful.
Just reading some of the comments here.
Thanks, Ash.
Welcome, Tri-Chan from the Northern Territory, Barmy Army.
The Barney Army.
The Barney Army.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not just in Perth. It's not just in Queensland.
Everybody loves Barney. He should have his own TV show, that fella. the travelling pool player.
Yeah, the life of Barney.
Exactly.
Oh, nice. Jord, a good crack
John
at his
Hilton,
last
good
ball.
luck, Kinger. Fair swap, LOL.
Oh, thanks, Johnny.
Good
Cheers,
luck,
mate.
mate.
The life of Barney.
Exactly. Who else have we got there?
Oh, nice.
Of
Jord.
course, Ashley Thompson. How you
Good
going,
crack
John
at his-
Hilton? Good to see you doing well, mate.
Benny there with a good chance to go the out from here. It is a little bit tricky though with those two reds bottom left. He might actually just look at playing another safety. Or is he gonna...
Well, that's the safety you're talking about.
Yeah,
I don't think he was trying to do it as a safety, but he got it.
More of a shot to nothing, I guess.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's not too bad.
It'll be a brave effort here from Nathan because I think his options are limited for the escape.
Yeah. Did you go Jaws?
Well, that's what he's looking at by the looks of it.
Oh my God.
And he's made it. Oh my God.
Big effort, Nath. Wow.
He's certainly in a better position than what he was before. So, and it's probably better that he didn't sink that, obviously, because he had another kick. That's what he's looking at. Get another kick attempt if he.
Wow.
And he's made it. Oh my God.
Big great result though from Nath.
Nice shot from Benny. So, guys, just there is a live chat up there. If you want to drop any well wishes or any comments, we're happy to read them out for you. So keep them coming in, and keep giving Alex shit for me, will you, Ash? Good lad.
Thanks, Ash.
Mate, when they're picking on you, they're leaving me alone. That's the way I look at it.
Hey, he's not picking on me. He's talking me up.
Oh, is he?
I'll take those as compliments. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, good stuff. Ooh.
Did he want to flick the yellow there?
I think Ben's plan in there was to, yep, he's not happy, so he was definitely trying to
flick the yellow so he could get in behind those reds and take one to the other corner.
Or at least knock it dead so he could break them at a later stage.
Because the plant looks like it's too much angle to be able to play it and control it. So I think that's why he wanted to flick that yellow out of the way.
Yeah, definitely.
He might. Oh, I don't know if he can still. This is tricky now. He's got angle to get down there. I don't know whether he's going to try and flick one or just land behind it and play a snooker, or I'm not sure what he's thinking. He could have a dig at trying to flick it, like come off the left-hand rail and try and flick the top red. If he misses it, he can just lay a snooker.
Yeah. If he does come down deep enough, he can always play the bottom ball, sink the yellow, leave the white ball behind the other red. But it'll be a big shot.
Ooh,
and what a shot! He's actually played.
He's on it.
He's actually made it. What a shot!
It is a little bit tricky though. I think he might be. I don't think he can avoid the
other red.
The bottom red now.
It'll be a big shot
on this next shot. So he's going to hit it.
So he's actually
he's on it.
Look, I think if he plays a dead weight, he's going to probably drop the white and the red onto the bottom rail. I think
they should just flick. Right. Yeah, okay. That's a good
like
shot.
That. Yeah. No, he set himself up.
I thought he was hitting a little bit more fuller than that, but that's a nice shot. Ooh, Ash has got Andy in the Calcutta, he says. That's a very good buy, as always.
Yes.
Who's got Steve Hale? That'd be laughing right now.
Yes, certainly a good pickup.
An A-grader.
Cheers, boys. We're heading off.
See you, Scotty. See you soon, mate.
Great work, all you lot, doing the commentary. If you need a translator, I'm here.
Thanks, Scotty, for your kind words. We haven't got any subtitles. We haven't got any subtitles for that, unfortunately, so we couldn't have them on commentary.
Should have beat Nathan.
So yeah, good on you, Scotty. So Benny got that one. So 3-2 to Benny. And still 1-0 on the other table.
Barney with a pretty unfortunate lie.
Sorry, what's Barney's on?
Barney's on reds, yeah. Okay.
So I don't mind a little the red ball next to the black. I don't mind a little fine nick on it and run the white ball off the side rail and come back and sit behind the black.
Yeah, that's a good shot. He's still got a problem ball though.
He's still got problem balls, that's right, but at least it's a little bit of containment. If anything, he may cover the black a little bit better.
Nothing wrong with A-graders, Ash. Just saying, yeah, it's awesome when you're seeing one anyone other than elite get to this later stage of a competition. So one of the finest A graders out there too, Ash.
Who's that?
Ash.
Oh, yeah, he's a fantastic player. Don't know where Ash was this weekend. Obviously, he's probably got family duties, but
Stone wasn't here either, so they're probably busy together doing something.
okay.
Yeah.
Is that the family things you're talking about?
Could be. Drinking, you reckons?
Only joking, Ash.
You can do that while you're here, mate.
Yeah, the bar's open here, Ash. There's plenty of time to do drinking here, but no, might have had other plans. So there was a few people missing this weekend. Of course, Dave Collinridge, a few other A graders, John Barclay. But it's been fantastic nonetheless. Oh, okay.
Barney's going to have a crack at this, I reckon. Time to have a dig. Try and get stuck into that red on the right-hand side and get a result out of it.
I thought Ben was setting himself up for the triple plant up the top left-hand corner up there. Look at those balls lined up.
They look dead straight almost.
All jokes aside, I wouldn't be surprised if he took them on and got it, but certainly having a bit of fun there. But it was, yeah. Look, this frame's actually up for the grabs for either player. Nathan sort of promoting his red at the same time, but yeah, it's anybody's game this one. Barney's going for the big shot on the other table.
Yeah, let's see it.
Oh, he's not.
Just a little containing shot again. Not taking a risk. That's nice. Vintage Barney doesn't take any big risks.
I don't know whether he's opened the black up or not there, though. That's the only thing. Or even the pocket up to double a yellow back down in behind them.
There's a good shot from Benny too. Flicked off that yellow and landed in behind.
Yeah.
That's a very nice leave. Got out of it. Are you going to hit a course? Yeah, good shot. Nice shot from Nathan.
Very nice shot, Nathan.
Same for Steve Hale. That's a good shot. He's actually a good chance here. If he can, if the black does go, he's a good chance to get his other yellow out now and go game from here. He's looking at it. It looks tight. The black does look tight if it goes past that red.
Looks like he's definitely having a dip. He's going to play into these balls and try and produce where it's a little bit messy there. He's definitely done well in that
Good
shot.
result.
Look,
Nice
if he
shot.
is going to have a dip, Steve Hale, I think worst case scenario, even if he's on the black and it doesn't go, if he puts it over that pocket, it does make it difficult for Barney.
Yeah. When it's like that, though, you just want to make sure you land pretty straight on it.
Yes.
Give yourself the best chance. If you a bit of angle makes it so much harder. But he's got plenty of balls around to find that angle. So
Yeah. Soldiers on the table, you might say.
Avellino quoted that one, is it? The
Avellino.
soldiers?
That's
the one he used to tell me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he used to say if you got more soldiers, you can't lose.
Okay, yeah.
That's
Look, it wouldn't surprise me. I've known Avellino for many, many years, and you don't see much of him these days. Obviously, he's given the game away.
Yeah.
But he was, at the tactical game, he was one of the best back in the day, especially with the older rules where...
Yeah. Didn't have to hit a cush.
Didn't have to hit a cush, that sort of thing. He used to drive a lot of players mad. But time catches up with everybody, and we're all getting older, and
The game's developing and changing a lot as well over time.
But in his day, he was actually 2 times Australian singles champion. And I actually remember one final he actually played against a fella from Queensland called Peter Watt, and Peter, it was a race to 8 and Peter was 7-0 up and potted the black in the last frame. White will come around the table, 3 cushions been in off. Avellino come back and beat him 8-7 from 7-0 up.
Wow.
So I remember it well. Nathan just set himself up for a good shot there.
Yeah, good chance for Nathan to get back to 3-all. And Stevie's a good chance too.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether this black does go. Steve giving himself every opportunity. As you say, he really wants to land fat on this yellow so he can give himself his best shot on the black. I don't think this is too bad. I think
it's not too bad. The red will stop it, I think.
He'll use the red as a bumper, and then, he's obviously going to kill the red, but give himself a decent shot at the black. So
yeah.
If it doesn't go, you can put it right over the pocket, which doesn't mean you win the game by all means. And Barney's the one who will be working his hardest to make sure Steve doesn't get it back at the table, but he's very capable of doing that sort of thing.
Yeah. We'll see how he ends up after this and how tight that black actually is.
But looking from here, I'd have to say I think the black just sort of, it does, these pockets are pretty given, especially with the knuckle. So I think it may just drop in off the knuckle.
I think it will slide in. Nice shot, Stevie. Oh, this makes it even tougher now.
Yeah, he's got a little Chinese snooker there, which, still he's got an opportunity, so it's on him.
There's a big break from Benny, but he's gone dry as well. 3-all as well. It's a cracker of a match so far.
Nathan looks like he's loosened up his back elbow. He's starting to play a bit of free flow and pull.
Yeah.
It's what Nathan loves. And when he's
dangerous when he's like that, isn't he?
When he feels it, and he looks good out there, he actually is very dangerous. Oh no!
I think he went wider.
Yes.
On purpose, so he didn't clip the red and leave it like that. But that's not ideal. But still, Barney needs to get this double now or play the snooker. And Barney might flick off the red down the bottom and just snooker behind it.
He may, yes, possibly. Or he may flick off his dead ball on the right-hand side and bring the white ball down behind the other red and produce his red.
It could be a big shot.
I know. If you get it wrong, you lose the game.
Yeah.
Or he might go for the big double.
Looks like he's going the double.
Yeah, he played a huge double today, and it was out of this wheel with the ball in hand, and
that looks good.
Look at that. Look at that.
What a shot. Big pockets here in WA. Nice shot, Barney.
Wow. Both of them are playing well, though. It's, Steve's taking it to him, but Barney's doing what Barney does.
Mopping up off his opponent's mistakes. He's got to be one of the best probably in the country at that.
Definitely a tough opponent. As expected on the other table, it's 3-all. Both the lads are battling it out, and they're both looking like they look like they're both enjoying themselves out there. They're both playing well. Two good mates, obviously, but both eager to win also. So.
Yeah, Benny looking to carry on his form from the Nationals, obviously.
Don't turn away, folks. It's going to be a good match, this one. Nice little containing shot there from Ben.
Yeah.
He could, a lot of people probably would have tried to have a dip there, and that's probably the difference, knowing when to have a dip and when not to have a dip. And it's probably my problem half the time too. So that's why I'm a commentator today. Not that I was in this event, by the way. I've been here all weekend. I don't play anymore. I've hung up the queue
Yeah.
until I have my surgery. But yeah, that'll be. I'm looking forward to getting back one day.
Yeah, for sure. In flying colours as well, I'm sure.
Oh, it's always good fun, isn't it? Yeah. But I'm always here in some capacity, whether it's doing this or, you know, helping Brownie here and there with his comps and
Yeah.
whatever, and even being junior manager or masters manager. So the last
Absolutely,
lately,
yeah.
So yeah,
Helping
having
out
fun.
wherever you can.
That's right. So it's a sport we love. So you got to give something back, don't you?
That's it, eh? Just had someone ask if Angles got through, and Ash replied to his comment. Just to let you all know, this is the semi-finals. In case you had any questions about that, this is the semi-finals of the West Coast Open.
Yes, Angles did go hill with Steve Hale in the quarterfinals, and Steve triumphed there. He played out of his skin today, Steve Hale, and he did get Angles. So yep. What can you say? Fair play to Steve Hale. Credit where credit's due, and he's taken it to a lot of players today, and he's produced the goods, and this is why he's here at the pointy end now. So. Folks, I've got about another 5 minutes left of commentating. I won't be hanging around too much longer. It's been a long day for me, so
Yeah, you're right.
we're going to have Callum McKay jumping in and taking over shortly. So I hope you've enjoyed the commentary. I haven't bored you too much, but I'm sure Alex and Callum will continue the good work and do a great job.
Yeah, it
But
should be good. There's plenty of people in the room as well to do some commentary. I'm sure I've got a final. I'm in the plate final, so I'll have to go as well when that's on. But yeah, in the meantime, can do some commentary. Yeah, Adley's just asked if Angles is still in the venue. I believe he's not. I think he went home.
I'm sure you've already got the memes made up. Angles, sorry, Kieran.
Severe weather warning, hailstorm incoming for Angles.
Oh my God. It never rains at Hales, doesn't it? That was the comment I heard today.
Yeah, I said that, didn't I?
Oh,
yeah.
was it you?
I think it was me, yeah. 4 Angles.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is.
Angles is ready for the barrage of piss taken. So, sorry, pardon my French, but he knows it's coming. And he said he did pick Kieran Adley to be one of the main culprits to get stuck in, him and Barclay. So, watch this space, folks. Angles loves it. He really does. He doesn't care. For the A grade final today, we've just been told that Lee McSherry, the Irish Junior International,
Good man.
just triumphed over Dave Kelleher in the final. So he's impressed a lot of people this weekend, this young fella.
Good man, Lee.
Lee McSherry, remember the name, folks. He's here for a couple of years, and the lad knows how to buy a cheap cue off the rack and knows how to play with it.
Yeah, top on the table after using 3 cues in one day was pretty impressive, eh? Hadn't heard of that before.
Top the table and with some big elite players in his group, so he's done exceptionally well. Good on him. We've got a
Adley was asking for Angles to jump on some commentary. That's alright.
So Kieran's asking who are you going to get to jump on whenever Kieran leaves? I think it's going to be Callum McKay. I'm sure he'll do a much better job than me as my first or second crack at it.
They're doing a good job for you, only your first or second time. I've not done many either, but I did the did the singles final of the Nationals last year with Angles. That was good fun, eh? We did the teams final as well.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's always good crack, and yeah, and that's been good fun today. I've enjoyed it.
That's good. It's always good.
Having a little white wine to give me a bit of Dutch courage sort of helps settle the nerves. But no, all good fun.
Yeah.
So Barney's 2-1 up at the moment. He's definitely having a dip here. He's looking at the best way to drop onto this yellow next to the black. So obviously he's going to go long and then give himself one long shot. One big shot.
He wouldn't have wanted to land straight on that yellow. He would have wanted some angle to come down the table towards that left yellow.
So he may just take his medicine.
I think he will. I think he's just going to take it and come back slightly, maybe.
Yeah.
Not force it too much. It looks like he is. Yeah. Benny went for a fairly good safety shot there, and
He did. He
got a
away with it, yes,
good
that's
result. The prize money for the event. I believe the winner is $3,000. Is that correct? I think it's $3,000 for the winner. I will check that.
Good evening, Sean Dempsey. How are you, young fella? Good to see you up enjoying watching it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's $3,000 for the winner. Runner-up's $1,500. And it pays out to quarterfinals. So all these guys are already into the prize money.
Give my regards to your mum, young fella. And
Margaret.
Margaret. I'm sure we'll see her at juniors coming up when she brings your brother over, young Kieran. So
Kieran.
Yeah, great young lad. I'm sure he's probably just hit the 7 foot mark now.
Yeah.
Every time I see him, he gets taller and taller. Fantastic young player and a fantastic young lad too.
Yeah, both the Dempseys are. Ooh, Stevie's drawed a ball up there. Built like a brick now, he reckons, surely.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, no doubts there at all. I hate to feed him for a week. It cost me a fortune, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I feel bad for my parents too.
Mate, we had this conversation earlier today. I remember when you were a little nipper. Next thing, blink, and next thing you're 7 foot and built like a brick shit house. Don't know what they're putting in the food these days, but certainly wasn't what they put in it when I went to school. That's for sure. Looks like.
Oh, nice.
Okay, Nathan's just dumped the white, so he's giving Benny ball in the hand.
Yeah, he's probably going to start by playing that red near the yellow onto the left-hand top corner, and then running his way out, I'd say, if it goes up there. Yeah, it looks like it does.
Oh, it does go, does it? Okay.
Yeah. So he's probably just going to drop this in, give himself some angle to get up to that middle ball. Yeah.
It's on the poster. I got him. You got him? Nice. Good luck.
Okay, not a bad shot from Steve. He's produced the ball.
Shot Benny. Very nice shot from Benny.
Me and Ada, yes.
Someone need some help. Someone need help.
Me and Ada, yes.
What's going on, Dezza?
Well, I can lose some more wallets or some money from the Calcutta.
Speak to Tanya or Brownie.
Invested it.
Blue chip.
Nice Benny. Long black to go 4-3 up. Good shot, Benny.
Yep, 4-3 to Ben Foster over Nathan McMahon.
Little break coming up. Nathan's just gone off to the bathroom.
Yep.
Concentrate on this other table for a bit. Nice shot from Stevie. Just going to play this right red in or over, I'd say.
Yeah, look, I think
He probably doesn't want it in, looking at how his balls link up. They look pretty tricky. So I think he's probably hoping this sits rather than going in.
yeah, I'd say you're right. Absolutely. I guess if it does drop in, he's just got to take his medicine
And have a dig, yeah.
and work his white ball.
Yeah, he's just got to just laid it
Yeah,
up.
he's laid it up. The only problem is with this, he will be probably given a turnover, which will force him to. Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, it might force him to have a crack after the turnover.
The problem with this shot too is but I think Barney still has the producer's yellow ball, even if he is going to give a turnover shot. So he may be forced to cut it a bit, maybe quarter ball, sink the red, and not leave his yellow dead. And let
Yeah.
Steve Hale have a crack, because what you don't want to do is do that, leave yourself a dead ball, and then give Steve a crack at it, because then it makes it a little bit harder for you if you do get a return serve.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we have Nathan and Ben back at the table now. They're ready to resume after a little break.
That's a good shot from Barney.
Yes.
It's kind of forcing Steve. Oh, well, not really. He might be able to just play this red down the bottom and leave the white behind the black. Good break from Nath. A little bit of a cluster though, so
That's it, yep.
yeah, shot Stevie. That's yeah, that's pretty good. You probably would have wanted that red, just maybe not as far towards that right hand rail, but it's still a good shot. It still goes in that middle, so
I think from where he was and to play that shot, I think he's got to be pretty happy with that.
yeah,
To
it's
be
good.
honest,
It's a
you
good
know.
result. It's a good shot.
All right, you might not be guaranteed ball in hand, but at least you've given yourself every opportunity to, if you do get back, if more than likely we'll get back to the table, you get an opportunity to have a dip, you know?
Yeah. It's a good shot from Barney.
Yeah.
But now he's got a crack. And
that's exactly what I was saying, yeah.
Yeah.
He's given himself an opportunity to have a go.
Yeah.
It's in his hands now, so. And the white ball, if he does drop it in softly, he can pot that top red and
come down that left rail,
come
yeah.
down the left rail and just drop it in the bottom right hand cushion, corner pocket, sorry. When, hopefully, Steve, I'm pretty sure he will have a dip at this, and it's there to have a dip. Whenever you get these opportunities against Barney, you've got to take them. You've got to make the most of them, because we all know what Barney's capable of. So Steve's got an opportunity. I say grab the bull by the horns, personally, and have a crack at it.
Definitely. Is he going the double on this ball, or is he on the cut?
No, he's going for the cut. Oh, or is he?
Did go the cut.
Oh, maybe there's more angle than I thought, because I thought he could have just dropped it in from where I'm looking at it.
It did look pretty thin, but I did think he could drop it in as well, because he hit that pretty firm. But yeah, he's unlucky he didn't roll another ball there.
I guess if you have to cut it in and you're doing that sort of shot, you just got to make sure of it and judge where you need to be in the open play across the other side of the table. And he hasn't done that. If he knew he had to do that, he's really got to play it harder, I'm sorry.
He's only a ball short. He's a ball out from being on it and a crack, so it is a bit unfortunate.
And I probably sound a bit harsh saying that, but yeah, it's easy for me to sit back here and say that as well. So,
Nathan's got on his last red as well. Is he gonna
black in the middle, I'd say.
Yeah, he's glad that fell. You don't want to be queuing over it.
Yeah.
Steve's tried to
Steve's gone
mass
for
it,
the
I
mass
think.
A. Yeah. And it's a shame because Steve gave himself an opportunity there, and I'm sure he's kicking himself now.
Nice.
Aaron Nathan's just hung up the black.
He's clipped the yellow on the way through. He's let Benny back to the table. Doesn't have the best lie, but yeah, it's a chance that Benny was probably thinking he wasn't going to get.
And that's what I'm saying on Barney's table. Is what I was saying earlier on too. Like, you get an opportunity against Barney, you got to grab the bull by the horns.
Yeah.
You really do, because the man punishes you if you get it wrong. And this is a prime example of what I was saying. Steve did have an opportunity, and he will be kicking himself now. But he definitely did have an opportunity.
Yeah. And that's Barney there mopping him up to go 3-1 in front.
You called it, mate. Well done.
Benny, it's 4-1 for him. Good shot, Benny.
I think Nathan's going to be in a little bit of trouble here.
I'll be curious to see how Benny plays this next shot, because if he clips the black with that yellow, he might kill it. He's probably got to play it in a certain way that it
Hits
can
the
bounce
jaw.
off the jaw and leave his yellow on still. So you probably give it something. You don't want to hit it too hard, but give it a little bit, I'd say. Yeah.
Just like that.
Good shot, Benny. And now you just got to play a fairly good shot here, and then he's out. And that'll be hurting Nath if Benny does end up mopping these up. It's a good shot, Benny. He's got some nice angle there to get onto his last. Yeah, Nath will be hurting with that one a little bit. Instead of 4-all, it's looking like it's going to be 5-3.
Yeah, it's a big difference, isn't it? We all know that, and he'll be feeling it. Hopefully, it doesn't affect his game too much, but he knows he should have won that, and it should have been 4-all, but it's not. So he's got to reset.
Yeah.
That game's gone.
Nice shot, Benny.
Without jinxing Benny, of course, that game should be finished.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. And I'm sure Nathan will reset, but I hope it hasn't affected him too much. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to love yous and leave yous. I've got to call it a day, so I hope I haven't bored you too much with the commentary. I hope you've enjoyed it. Alex is doing a fantastic job, and I'll hand you over now to Callum Mackay. So Callum will do a fantastic job.
And he comes.
Thanks very much for
Good time to do a swap over, actually,
the commentary,
because
guys.
the frames of both matches have been stopped for a second. Thanks, Kieran.
Thanks, Ali Warren again.
Thanks, Kieran. Cheers, mate.
Thanks for the help, mate. Much appreciated, mate.
Alrighty, we've got Callum in now. Welcome, Callum.
Thank you, Alex.
How are we?
Very good, mate. Like, it's
Lovely.
getting towards the end of everything now.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone's a little bit drained, a bit tired, but now we're getting to that penultimate end of it. So
Yeah, where you really need to find that last gear to push on all the way to the end when you start hitting the latter stages of a tournament. So I'm sure these boys are starting to feel it a little bit, but this is where you got to push on.
I haven't been able to sort of watch too much of the frames, but sort of just having a look at the score here, and I did see that it was 3-all a couple of frames ago. So
Yeah.
just drawn out a couple of frames there.
Nath just missed the black to go 4-all, so, and Benny mopped up after that. So yeah, Benny's sitting 5-3 up and finally got a ball off his break, which is good for him and not so good for Nath. but I guess we'll find out. And yeah, Barney's been mopping up off Stevie's missed chances. So if Stevie's playing well though, he's just slightly off the ball, and he'll start picking up a few more frames.
Well, he's had 3-7-6 matches
Yeah.
coming into this semi.
We were saying that earlier, yeah. He's in some good form today, and winning 3 hills, you'll be feeling pretty good about yourself.
Well, it's better them than us, you know. Like, no one wants to play hill matches.
Exactly.
But it's great for the people that are watching on.
Ooh, Benny with a rare miss, I'd say. Just letting Nath back in now. He's got a really tough table, but see what he can do with it.
Just looking at the table there, do you reckon that red goes inside that yellow at the top?
At the top, I'd say it probably does, yeah.
Oh, he's playing across the table for it now.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's your
great
answer.
Yeah.
Does go. Although he's got another tough lie again, so a good shot, but he's in some trouble again. He needs to play another good shot here.
I like that. Like the sort of in or over, like you play it at a pace where it's sort of, I mean, now he's going to play off the red, but if it sat more in that pocket, I suppose Benny plays the end turn.
Yeah, it'd be more of a containing shot if he had have got the cover. Just giving Benny something to think about. And
But it just sort of bounced a little bit too far and just opened up that big pocket for Ben.
yeah, but Benny's result there isn't what he was hoping. I don't think he's opened the black a little bit, but I still don't think it goes in either bottom corner. So it's definitely not the result Benny was hoping for. But we'll see what he can make do with it.
Well, he's going for these problem balls straight at wall. Oh, he looked at it. Yep.
Benny's probably going to take this ball the top corner and just drop it in.
Because it gives you the angle to drop down.
From the play it into the middle and come down to the bottom of the table. Only issue is that he's got to land pretty good on it, because then the blacks must either go to the left middle or to a top left corner, I'd say. He's not playing that. So he's going to do it now. Try and screw down. This looks like a tough shot, to be fair.
Yeah.
But he is a cueist. I wouldn't be surprised if he lands plumb on this.
Yeah, because not only is that yellow on that bottom cushion a hard ball to pot at the best of times, but then your black is literally going to 2 pockets.
Yeah, this transition is tricky, but if he gets on it nicely, then it'll be a good chance for the frame.
And he'd definitely be having the confidence at the moment as well.
Look at this.
Oh,
What a shot that is, Benny. He's slightly off angle, which he's not the happiest about. This is a tricky shot. You either try and go just hold and take the black to the top corner, or you can try and force it and flick into a red. I'm just going to pot this and take the black to either middle left or top left corner. Just hold the white, which is what he's done.
Oh, he's played that really nicely.
This is be a big shot for Benny to go on the hill.
Where are you leaving your white here, though? Like, are you literally just sunning it into that red, just leaving the white just where it is?
I think I'm not fussed. I'm just going to get down and whatever I feel comfortable playing on this shot, I'm just going for the pop, not worrying about what's next, and just trying to put this ball into where it belongs. Put it home. Good shot, Benny. Very
beautiful.
nice. Confidently put away there from Benny Foster. So he goes 6-3 on the hill. Nathan will be hurting even more now after that missed black. He'll be feeling it a little bit more now.
What's your thoughts? So that ball on the bottom cushion, just while these guys are in between the break, Do you prefer to be high on that or low? Me personally, I actually don't mind the cutback on the bottom cushion for some reason.
Like being low on it. Yeah, I think I prefer to be higher. Like the cutback angle shots I find a bit trickier for me, so I wouldn't have been very happy with where I landed if I was Ben, but would have just had to make do. Would have preferred to be higher, but
Yeah. Oh no, and I understand that as well. It's just sort of sometimes I don't mind having the sort of, how would you say, like, not that much of a cutback, but sort of being a little bit more square with the ball, so you've just got a little bit of angle
just
to
a little
stun
bit.
it.
Fair enough. Yeah, everyone's different. Everyone's got their own ways of doing things. Whatever feels comfortable. Thanks, Ash. Takes too much time to be good at snooker, mate. I'll just stick to pool.
Poor Alex doesn't have commitment.
I don't know. Moving to Queensland's a pretty big commitment. I'd say that's pretty.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong, mate. No, you'll have an absolute ball when you move over there.
I'm sure I will. It'll be great. I'm looking forward to it.
So we get Andy, and they get you.
Yeah. Hopefully Andy is in a direct swap with me. Hopefully he does make the stateside. Because if he's direct swap, he'd just miss out. We don't want that.
No, we don't want that. What's happening over here with Steve and Andy?
Bit of a cluster.
Ooh.
Went for both. Good shot. Very good shot for Stevie. He's got the out now. His balls are on.
He's just opened it up. Really,
And Nath too.
what's he complaining about? Bloody
Just how good he is.
He's actually had a phenomenal weekend. I
Yeah.
played in his group and he came third next to Steve Saxon and Luke Foster and just was super clinical all weekend.
Good on him. It's good to see he carried that form through from yesterday through to today as well. Good shot from Nath.
That's a nice shot by Nathan.
This is a big finish to get at 6-3 down. A nice little master break if he gets this black. Nice.
Beautiful.
Good pressure out there from Nath.
And I think that, obviously, from what you're saying, I didn't see it, but if he missed a black a few frames ago, getting that
It's a
one,
big recovery,
just
that
like,
one.
That's
Yeah.
massive. Psychologically, that's a big boost for him.
Benny with a break now. I'll be hoping he can get a ball like he did in his last one. And
So you're
finish on a
saying,
master.
is he dry broke a few?
He did early on, yeah. Someone even mentioned it in the comments. I think it was Kieran Adley was saying that Benny can't buy a ball off the break, so he got one off his last one. So he'll be hoping that he can get one off this one too and try and run it for the match.
Gee, I suppose sometimes though, like I say this often whenever I'm like commentating Benny, like he's got the best break in Western Australia in my opinion. Like,
Yeah, I love Benny's break. There's a lot of good breaks around. I like Angle's break, Benny's break, Stone's break. Anyone's break but mine sometimes.
yeah, I for sure wouldn't
You
want
get
that
one?
ball going into me, but I think he's coming.
He did get one there, you got a red. And the hailstorm over there is on his way on the reds. Bit of a transition shot to play here, I think. I think here maybe you just screw back to the left rail and take it long instead of
Or
trying
you
to-
wouldn't just play the natural angle off the bottom cushion and come up?
I reckon you might be clipping the yellow if you play natural. I think it needs a bit of
I
side
see. Yeah, I see what you mean.
or something. So I might be just screwing over to that side of the table and take the...
Yeah, because
The
you wouldn't be
red long.
forcing it either, because you're playing it at a nice pace.
It might
It's not bending.
It might wrap around that yellow. Oh, it has. It's missed the yellow. Okay. But that's a similar result to what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, I see where you're coming from, and I think it's just us as commentators sometimes we don't see the angle of the table correctly, and it can be hard.
Even with the the fantastic setup we've got here, it still is hard to see sometimes. But that's just how it is when you're watching, when you're spectating. I think it's Jordan, Stevie. What we were saying earlier is that you got to take your chances when you're playing Barney, because you get in a situation like this and Barney makes life tough for you when you get like this, and he finds a way to get his balls out, lets you make the mistake, and then finishes. So I'm expecting, if this yellow doesn't go in the middle, I think he'll just
Because that,
play a
if you're
safety.
just playing, if it goes to the middle, you're literally just playing at sort of medium pace and just pushing it down, and you're leaving
Opening it
yourself on that pot
Yeah.
to the bottom right. Your white's probably going to stay around the centre of the table, and you're probably going to have multiple options of getting onto that bottom yellow, and then your black's in the middle of the table. So if it's on, you should be game here.
He's taking a good look at it though, so I'm not sure if it's as clean as it looks. Maybe just playing the high ball. No, it looks like he's going the pot.
Ooh.
It's
He
a
played
pretty
it with a
good.
bit of side there.
It's a pretty good result though. This can almost be a shot to nothing. If you can get the white sort of in line with the black and the red over this left side of the table after this pot.
So you're coming off the bottom cushion on the left cushion, sort of, or you're just coming off the one.
Probably just going straight over to that left rail. As we're watching the Barney game, Benny is on and out as well for the match. And he's nailed that long pot, and he's landed absolutely plumb on his second last ball. So what I said about Benny, if he gets a ball off the break, and he'll want to master
Man,
here.
he's
He's
just so clinical. Like,
really good chance here.
yeah, if I was a betting man, I'd. Oh, he's done it that. Okay.
It's a good shot from Barney. That was the shot to nothing I was talking about.
So
If
Ben,
that didn't go,
like,
he's got the
Ben's just
coverage.
stunning into this red.
Yeah, just stopping it on the red. Yeah.
Oh, well done, Ben. Well played, mate. Jeez, he's in some form, mate.
Papa Benny is in some good form, isn't he? Well done, Benny.
Well done, Ben.
Into the final of the 2024 West Coast Open. Congratulations, Benny. And commiserations to Nath.
Oh, and I think, like, man, I've seen they've played some absolutely fantastic pool this weekend as well.
Certainly
Like,
did. With the field as tough as it was, he obviously had to play some great pool to get to the semis. So good on him. Congrats, Nath. And Barney's giving himself a relatively tricky black. He's got the option of either side.
I'm probably going to the bottom left because then the white travels across to the left-hand side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's played that well.
Nice shot, Barney.
Nice shot, Barney.
And that's what we're saying. You know, if Barney does mop those up, he does get those when you let him back in. So very well done there from Barney. And
It's just so consistent from every time I've like watched Barney's matches, and I wouldn't say he does anything sort of crazy in the aspect, but he's just
Literally
super consistent.
exactly
just
what
solid.
Kieran said before. Yeah, like he's steady. He's a steady player, and he doesn't take too many risks and gets the job done when he needs to. Oh, Ash, I'm moving in December this year, at the end of the year. So I'll be heading off to sunny Queensland, and probably be over there for a full year. I'm looking forward to it.
I'd hope so too.
Yeah,
Like if you
Yeah.
all of a sudden told me that you weren't looking forward to it, I'd be like, well, don't go then.
yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm keen as to go. We can definitely have a race at yours before I head off for sure, mate. Definitely. I gotta have a hit on the new table.
Oh, the last time I saw Ash, she was telling me he was getting a new table.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Got it reclothed and everything. levelled, all sorted. Plays like a dream, apparently.
Nah, that's what everyone says about their home table.
I don't. At my table, doesn't play like a dream.
Why is that?
Short
You
break.
don't look after it?
No, we look after it. We look after it. Just we have a few pets in the house, and get a bit of cat hair on it from time to time. We cover it up, but still gets a bit of cat hair on it. And
I have 2 cats, and I live in a 2-bedroom unit, and I have a
Don't
pool
get any.
table. That cover goes on as soon as I'm not playing. Even if I need to go have a shower or I need to
You
go
chuck it on.
outside, I chuck it on because if that cat got on there and started ripping at my felt,
Yeah, the felt's not ripped. It's just got fur on it. That's all. But there's also some spots where you can't play, which is probably the same issue for a lot of people when you get a pool table in your house. There's a couple of corners you can't hit off and all that stuff. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't have matches at my place because of that. But
yeah, I'm a bit sceptical about it. Like I think there's 2 points where if you're
where it's a
playing
bit tight.
literally like a 90-degree angle across the table, you've got to use the cheat stick. But I've got like a decent cheat stick that still makes you so you can cue and feel comfortable.
Yeah, well, if you've accommodated for it, then there's no excuses, I reckon. No excuses for people to come over and have a race. Keenan's a big comeback for the Hailmaker incoming. Yeah, possibly.
No, Ash has got like full walking distance around his. Like, if you got room for a snooker table, far out. He did tell me that when he moved into the place. He's like, Cal, I could fit a snooker table in here. I'm like, do it.
Oh, I think they're getting a timer on the match.
I have a feeling that. Who do you reckon that might have been called on by?
I don't think it was called on by anyone. I just think that it is 4-1 and the other semi's already finished. So maybe Brownie, who's the runner of the tournament, maybe he's just made the decision to get it timed. I'm not sure, but
I know that these guys started about 15, 20 minutes later because I went up to both tables and was like, hey, look, I'll brush and iron the tables if you want. Nathan and Ben basically went, yeah, brush. By the time I finished brushing, they were racking up and doing a lag.
yeah, okay.
Whereas like the other guys waited for the iron to heat up and iron the tables. So they're about, probably 15, 20 minutes. I mean, Nathan's a super quick player. Benny, I mean, because he pots everything, I don't find him slow.
Yeah, I just think it might have been an executive decision from Brownie, maybe, just to get the games moving on. Either way, it's now being timed, so I'm sure it won't affect the players too much.
We should be used to it by now.
Yeah. Barney had a nice opening red there, played a little plant.
Are you just rolling this top red in? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Pretty much. That's what he's done.
pretty much, yeah.
Didn't give me a chance to.
Yeah. Yeah, because even landing straight there, you're okay. You can.
You still got
Make
the
it
ball
work.
to the middle.
Yeah. It looks like he has a little bit of angle, so he can sort of do something with it. Doesn't have to do too much with it, but he can manoeuvre
I
a
feel
little
he's
bit.
probably just like, I don't know, looks like he's playing top, like coming.
Yeah, just coming over.
I thought the alternative, like maybe just like a slight stun, but he's obviously looking for a different angle there on that red.
He might. Maybe he's got angle to stop this now.
And gives him more options there because he's got
Yeah.
the red to the left and then also the one to the right.
Yeah, I think that's what the angle he was looking for. Just gonna screw back. Okay. He's pretty much got every ball on here. He can choose which any ball he likes.
And that's the class of player is like sort of plays a shot, but then opens himself up to multiple shots.
Yeah, he's got options, hey. Oh, I wonder if that red goes in the left side. I reckon it does go bottom left pocket.
It must if he's played that shot, because
And the black's got to go. He's got to get slightly off angle yet that he's looking at now to come out for the black in the same pocket. Or if he lands straight, you can probably just screw back for the same thing. Or top through to the middle. It just depends where he
awkwardly
lands.
bridged. I almost feel like you're probably playing at a dead weight. Like, well,
I'd be going forward a little bit.
yeah. So, sorry, not dead weight, but like medium pace. Just follow it through maybe like 2 inches. Oh,
Yeah, I would have gone for that because now he can just stand up for the black into the same pocket.
in the plate, we've still got Aiden.
I'm in the final, and it's Aiden Hogan versus Dylan Moyes in the semi.
This is what blew my mind. 'Cause I played the quarters over probably an hour and a half, 2 hours ago.
Oh, Barney. That is a uncharacteristic miss there from Barney, and he landed short on the black too. So, not sure what's happened there. Maybe something's.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you potted the ball, the white would be at a different
Yeah.
trajectory. So, might have just lined it up wrong. We're all
I'm
human
not sure.
at the end
Yeah,
of the
I'm
day.
not sure. But I'm expecting Stevie to play a safety relatively soon. A couple of dead balls.
He's played some actually really nice safety this weekend. He did it twice against me. Just that higher level thinking that sort of exposed me a lot, and then I watched him play against a few of the other players like in the elite category, and I was just like, geez, he's actually on one this weekend.
Yeah. No, he plays. Oh,
And I just jinxed it, didn't I?
it's still a pretty good leave though. I mean, I don't know what he was going to do after that. Probably had to have played a safety after that if that had gone in.
Well, I think he caught that thick. If he caught that thin, that white would have run back across, and he would have had the 2 yellows to the bottom right. But obviously, he's just clipped it too thick.
Barney going for a double when he's missed it pretty fairly wide and
Oh, that's not ideal, is it?
looks confused with himself almost, but it's okay.
Do you think he's going to just place this over the middle pocket?
Yeah, definitely. That's the shot. Yeah, it's a good pace.
Because you've got the other ball on the left cushion that's blocking the easy escape.
Yeah. Do you reckon he's left a big pocket there?
Yeah, but how do you even get... Like, is he going to come off far
Right
out?
hand side off the top rail. Or is he going to go off
like
two
a mass eight? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
and then kick it off the yellow in the middle?
Yep.
What a shot this would be, just imagine. Oh, he's went for it.
He's
It's a big effort.
overdone it.
Yeah, it's a big effort. Worth a crack.
That
And
would've
he's
been- that
caused
would've been
issues with
huge.
Stevie again.
God, you gotta love pool sometimes.
Hard to play the plate final and commentate at the same time. Yeah, we'll see how we go. It's-
Plate's more important, so we'll have to keep him on. And I'll play that in 2 weeks' time, like his Champions League match.
Yeah, we might as well wait. Push it back. I've got commentating to do. Top
Oh,
corner.
no way.
We
Ooh.
still issues for Stevie. I think that's why Barney's just having a bit of a dig at it, because Steve's still got that dead ball down here, so you kind of can have a crack.
Mm.
Get that, maybe hoping to get a bit lucky, because there's still issues for Stevie.
Oh, he's landed pretty lucky too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be Steve right now. Like,
Yeah. Yes and no. There's always a shot.
I'm looking. I'd be going the one in the middle and then trying to find a snooker.
That's a good shot.
Oh, that's a nice pot.
That was a great shot, actually. He's given him a really good chance.
It's given him a really good chance, and I sort of look at it and I go, geez, potting into these middle pockets at times is like at that pace as well, and he's left that red on, but but he's made the pot, which is fantastic.
shot,
And now he's
Stevie.
in a really good position.
Yeah, he's just got to map it out and find his way. And these are the chances. Well, we've said it all match so far, but you really want to be getting these ones. Barney's given him a fair look, and he's set himself up nicely. So this is an out you want to get at especially at 4-1 down. I mean, at any point in the match really, but especially with a bit of a deficit. Put these away, gives yourself a bit of a confidence booster.
Oh, and it also gets you back to within 2 frames as well.
Yeah, exactly. Nice shot, Stevie.
He's queuing it nice as well.
Yeah, you can tell he's enjoying himself out there, which is good.
There we go, Kieran with his dry sense of humour. Thanks, mate.
He's probably landed a bit short there. He would have preferred to be taking it in the... Is he taking it in the middle still? Yeah, he's just going to come off the bottom cushion and back up.
It's almost natural ball there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's played that well.
Yeah, it's pretty good. He'd be happy with that.
Yeah, because he's not bridging over the red now.
Yeah. It's slightly in the way, which is... It's not too bad, though. He should be okay.
Got down pretty quick.
And
Feeling
nailed
confident.
it. And
Yeah,
nailed it.
Beautiful.
Nice, Stevie.
That's big for Steve.
Yeah, that was a good one to get, for sure. Especially after the chances he's not been getting at the
Yeah,
start
from
of the
what
match.
you said when sort of opened it up and he's just crucified him.
Yeah, that was a big one, for sure. So well done, Stevie. He's making a game of it, that's for sure. He's getting himself back in it.
And I mean, that's what we kind of want. I mean, as much as we want... Well, actually, Steve's WA boy. We were meant to barrack.
Oh, Barney's WA boy.
Well, he is now.
He is now.
Has he got his citizenship yet?
Being a nice bloke's your WA citizenship, I reckon. You can come live here if you're a nice bloke.
Yeah, I know. That's why we got to exile all the other ones out.
Name them. Name them. No, you're right.
Please don't do that to me right now. We've already caused too much controversy.
It is cluster.
Is he cut breaking or is
Nah,
he
that
hitting
wasn't
the
a cut
top
break.
ball, like onto like 50% of it?
Yeah, that's the break he just did down. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but that's what he just did then.
Because I've seen Andy, like, he does alternate to the cut break as well.
Yeah, he does have the cut break in his locker as well, which I think you see that a fair bit now in the top players. They actually have a couple of breaks they go to, so if one's not working, they change it up. But yeah, Barney's definitely one. He has got the cut break. I've seen him use it before.
Yeah, I remember because I was watching a lot of Ultimate Pool, I was seeing them use the cut break, but that obviously gets the black off the break and they get that golden break.
In Ultimate Pool, yeah.
But I found it more as sort of like a strategic break to sort of slow things down a bit for me.
It can be. It's. I mean, just depends how they all land in the end, I guess. Like the cut break. I've seen some people cut break this weekend and get big splits and run a rack. So, it's not always a safety break as such.
Have you ever had a crack at the cut break? Or?
I haven't. No, it's not something I've got in my locker. I just stick to the same hitting the front ball, and I just move left and right along the balk line if I'm not feeling it from a certain spot, from my normal spot. But this is actually a pretty big frame. I mean, as you get down to the later stage of the game, every frame almost becomes a big frame in the match.
And I think just as you say, like, I mean, if he was down 5-1, it'd be a whole different scenario we'll be discussing now. But now it's 4-2.
Yeah.
If Steve gets this, he's within one frame. Like this is actually one of those massive frames, especially as you say at this point in the match. Probably be one of the biggest frames for Steve in this match, I feel.
Yeah, definitely could be for sure. I actually just noticed that Alvy's timing the same way that the Nationals was timed. They're actually showing the clock which I liked. I thought that was really good. It
Yeah,
saves any issues with timers and people like possibly not calling it in time and all that sort of stuff. You can see it for yourself now. So
You're not leading into anything right now, are you, Kingers? Because we know that you had an unfortunate situation at Nationals.
No. I'm just saying it's. I actually like the way that it was timed at Nationals. So it's good to see that it's still being used. Is what I'm pointing to.
Yeah, I think it should be the way that we need to go forward. I like the fact that it's in. You can see it, and you can look at it. And I found myself getting into a rhythm where I'm waiting for someone to call 15 seconds versus now I just look at it. So I'm going into a different rhythm into my shots.
Yeah, it is different, and it's something we have to get used to. But I think it's for the better for sure. Big double off the red. Yes.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot, Steve. Like pushing that on the cushion, killing that ball as well. Like absolutely fantastic shot.
Yep, and he looks like he's on the middle of the 3 yellows there, which is handy.
Just then opens all of that up for him.
Yeah, so that was a big double there from Stevie. Also killing the red in the process, so that's a very good shot. Good shot, Stevie.
I'm interested. Like I feel like that white's going away. It's going up the table if he's playing the one to the middle.
I would take the middle one, and I'm screwing into the red. I'm hitting the red on just to the right of it, and even if you just stop on it, that's fine.
Yeah, you're not playing like a hard screw. Like you almost just control into it, like cue it really nicely.
Just been asked who won between Nathan and Ben. Ben Foster won that match. It was 7-4 to Ben. Yeah, Kieran, Benny got up. Okay, he's taking the other yellow first.
I feel that angle when you were saying like you're screwing into it. I think it might have been a little bit more than just screwing into that red.
Okay, he wouldn't have stopped on it. Rightio.
He's played that quite nice
Yeah,
actually.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You just have to.
So all he has to do is just roll this in.
Yeah, even stun it. Depends how much angle it is. It might even be more angle where he has to screw off the side rail. But it depends how much. I don't know how much angle it is, but either way, he's played these quite nice and he's given himself a good look.
Oh, it's a beautiful out. Like that first double. Yeah.
Yeah, good shot, Stevie. Very nice. Former state champion staying alive, according to Mark. I don't doubt that. Well, I don't actually know. I don't know any records in that, but I'd assume that he was. He's a former world champion as well, actually, Stevie. Is he a current? He could be a current world champion. Yeah, he could be.
I think
over 60s.
I'm pretty sure he's in that team.
I think he's a
from
current
last year.
world champion, Stevie.
No, he plays a great game of pool, that's for sure.
Yeah, he certainly puts himself into high pressure situations a lot. He's played a lot of world titles and clearly won world titles before. So he's someone that's played at a high level for a very long time. So he's never easy to beat.
I think he came up against Stacey Vine in the over 60s at Nationals, and I think he just ran into like an absolute red hot Stacey.
Yeah.
I think it was like 7-0 or 7-1 or something. Like
Yeah, I think it was one. I remember him saying he was like happy he got one frame against him because Stacey was just next level, and that's what you get from Stacey. He is that good.
Yeah. I just don't know how that guy played X amount of teams for X amount of weeks. Like he was here literally from. Like, because all the Masters was at the start of the day.
Yeah.
And then all the Open teams was at night, and he was here the whole time.
Yeah.
Endurance was just ridiculous.
Stevie just did the similar break to what Barney did earlier.
Yeah, because I'm quite fascinated by when people change up their breaks, because like if you just keep smashing balls at the exact same pace all the time, and we always hear about people going, oh, I went in off all these times, or I dry broke all these times, and it's like, well, how many times do you have to keep doing the same thing before you adjust to try and get a different result?
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's why it's always handy to have a backup break that you can go to. It's a good shot from Barney. He might be on that yellow, which might be able to open up the rest of the pack. Possibly. Other option is you just like play it off the rail and just leave
He
the
might
wide
be
in
going
there.
safe here.
Yeah, I think you just leave the wide in there. Yeah.
Nice. Pushes that back across there. He's
And
giving
he's
himself a
forcing-
connector as well.
Forcing Steve to open up where the black is as well.
That's a smart shot. However, can Steve potentially cut that into the middle and come off the two cushions and back up? Like,
It'd be huge.
but what safety are you playing though?
Maybe a double could be on as well.
Because I can't see a safety there. You almost like he's put him into a point where he has to go for the pot.
Is he on the double? Oh my god, I think he's got it. Oh, he's just clipped the red on the way through. It was a good crack though, and a fairly good leave.
But yeah, I think
But
that,
everything
like,
is open.
the way Andy's played that is he's forced him into having to go for something because there's no safety there.
Yep. Yeah, that's yeah, what Mark said. He's the simplest. He's got the simplest game of all the top players, and that's a compliment. Yeah, certainly he doesn't take many risks, and just like we saw there, instead of trying to split that pack open and hope for a result, he's like guaranteed opening up his ball and forcing Steve to make an error, and now he's got the out.
Yeah, and it's why I actually absolutely love watching Andy play. It's these moments where, to the naked eye, you're sort of like, oh, why would you play that? And then all of a sudden it's like, boom, table's open,
Yep.
pot, 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 looks really simple. And it's like, oh, this game looks easy. It's not.
he forces his opponent to play big shots, and if you don't get him, he beats you. And that's what you see a lot with Barney's game. Like he forces you into having a crack at something big, and or playing an even bigger safety shot in return, and they're hard to do. So is the big shot. So Barney's game, he plays a probability game, I think, where he chances there he 100% goes it, but if he doesn't need to, he doesn't.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he's let Stevie back into the table. I actually didn't think Steve was going to come back, but
Oh, wow.
and
This is wow.
yeah, this is a big chance for Steve. Balls are there. He's just got to get into the.
He's just got to
Right
map this
spot.
out. Like, oh man, like what's your last ball here, Alex?
You probably if I can limit the amount of distance between the balls, I'd probably take the red close to the black into the bottom right corner. If I could choose what my last ball would be, I'd try and land there to then
Are you
stun
saying
over to
that
the black.
I don't think that red goes to the bottom right.
I
but
think it does go bottom right. I think it does, which is why I'm saying that. Otherwise, you're taking that red near the middle, second last, and coming in behind it. If it doesn't go, I think it does though. But he might choose to do that anyway.
Because having those two balls, like the one near the right middle and the one just above the black, if you can get yourself sort of at an angle where you can drop below that black and you've got the black to, you've got the black to the bottom right, but worst case scenario, you've got the black to the bottom, to the left middle.
Yeah.
You've got the right middle, and then you've also got top left, worst case scenario.
Yeah. And Stevie's shot there, he was certainly hoping he got back a bit more on that.
Mm.
And
He's wanting to play that one to the left middle.
either. You just want to be on either of those balls, and he's landed short, and he's in a bit of a predicament now. He's got a big shot to play. Big recovery.
Is he going for it?
I think you have to.
Because you're going to cannon off that, and
You are hitting it, but I think you got to at this point.
Ooh.
He's jawed it, but I think that was the right shot.
yeah, I see Zach, because you hit into that red, you're canning off, coming across to the right hand side cushion, and you've got that red to the left middle again, and then you're on your bottom two.
Which I think, that's obviously what he was planning on, but he was hoping to be in a better position before that, so he'd be more upset with his positioning on the shot before than missing that pot. And here's Barney again to mop up the mistake.
And Barney should go from here now.
Yeah, you'd say he would. The black does have to go in a corner, though. I don't think it goes in either mid or maybe it goes left middle. I think it will go left middle. I don't think it goes right middle.
Yeah, so are you playing this yellow to the right middle?
Yep.
Then playing your bottom right?
Yep.
And then are you just stunning up?
Yeah,
Off the left-hand cushion, leaving
either
the
that.
black for the bottom right?
Either that or if I'm okay playing like a thin cut on it and coming across the other side of the table. It's really preference again, like what shot you're comfortable with. If you're okay stunning up the table, you play that, and if you're comfortable using the so here now, you probably has to just screw straight up the table. But
Yeah, because you're either playing a natural angle shot or you're playing an
Yeah.
execution shot.
and it depends what you're more comfortable with, really. And but from here, it depends where you landed. So from here, he's just probably going to screw up. Even then, he might even look like he's coming. Yeah, he's screwing straight up.
Yeah.
Good shot, Barney. Very nice.
Well played. That's massive. Like, Steve would be kicking himself for that.
Yeah, he's had a couple chances slide now, Stevie, but he's also got a few, so it's a good match so far. It's good fun
Nice.
from Barney.
Well played, Barney.
Keep that deficit of 2 frames intact.
Yeah.
He would have been not happy if you let that slide and went back to 4-all, but now that he's 5-3 in front, he'll be happy with that.
Oh, and it's also Steve would be, like when I say kicking himself, he had a moment to get even, and now he's back to 2 frames. I know he was down
Yeah.
3 frames before, and
It
he
can add
grounded
on.
back, and it's sort of, that would just put this extra pressure, knowing that Barney's also only 2 frames away from winning.
Yeah, absolutely. Barney's just come and got a smart rack
Love it.
from the
I've
other
always
table.
loved those.
Yeah, that's all preference as well, I guess. You know, it depends what rack. I don't really mind. I'm not fussed which rack I use.
I lashed out and bought one of those alternate pool ones.
But okay, yeah.
It's like a ruler. That
Yeah.
folds out.
Those. They're
It's like
smart.
$120 or
Are they
something.
called
like
smart
that.
racks? Yeah, they're called smart racks, aren't they?
Yeah, Ash knows exactly what we're talking about.
That's it, eh? Yeah,
He's
huge
got
in
the
the
break
context
now.
of the match.
It's like tennis. When you can go 2 games up, it's massive.
Yeah,
Because that's literally a break, which could be a master break, and
exactly.
you got to try and return it with your break, and you could
Yeah.
dry break, and
We'll find out. Can he get a ball? Is he going to go to the?
what's he going to go
normal
this
break.
time?
I reckon he might do the same thing, like the half ball, half of the front ball. Yeah.
Is he going for that ball into the left middle?
Yeah,
where-
I think that is the break because when I played my money match against Craig Stevens in Queensland, he had the same break. On the Supremes, he was getting that front red in that left middle more often than not. So that is probably the break he was going for then as well. That top ball in the left middle.
And I think it's sort of, I did a little bit of looking into sort of like with 9 ball and American 10 ball. Those guys have like a full science around their breaks, and where X ball goes when you hit it at certain
Yeah, okay.
frequencies and stuff, and I feel we don't focus enough on our breaks, but at the same time we're playing with a lot more balls, so trying to get them all to sit perfectly on each other. I mean, what was the shark rack, the one where the balls sit on that
Oh, I
plastic?
love the shark. I think that's my favourite rack, personally. I love that rack.
Yeah, I was never a fan. Ron convinced me, and then I was getting over planting balls onto the spots and everything,
Yeah.
and then it's sort of, you just use a normal triangle and roll it on, and sort of got the hang of that, and yeah, I wouldn't switch, except for when you have to try and get it off the table.
Yeah. Well, I like to do a mixture of both. So you put the shark rack on,
Mhm.
and then you get the triangle, put the balls over, and they just sit, and then you take the triangle off, and they're all just sitting together.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it, I think. So Steve's on the yellows, I believe. Barney's on the reds. Probably playing a changeover, a turnover shot now. Good result, because you don't want to give him access to just easily pot it as well. So putting it out of the
Yeah,
way
he's-
but still in the way is a good shot to play.
And because I was looking at it going, hang on, if he hits that fat, then Steve can just play the same shot back. But he's actually played it in a way that leaves him in a spot where he can't just play an easy end of turn again, but he's blocking the pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
But does Steve now play off the yellow and pot the red?
Yes. I believe you would. Yeah, good shot, Stevie.
And that's actually, yeah, that's quite nice. I mean, yellow probably didn't go in the ideal spot, but he got the result that he was looking for. Leave the white down on the bottom cush. Barney really doesn't have a pot on. Steve's really only got one problem ball now, the one that's just above that red on the right hand
and
push.
the black, yeah. Yeah, it's a good shot. Get a dead ball out.
And this is just Barney going to work now. Like,
Yeah, well, they're both trying to work on getting their dead balls out while not leaving the other the chance to finish. And while Steve's got the control, bottom right.
I prefer reds though. Like, I
From
would-
here, yeah, maybe. It depends.
For me, I like it because the reds are around the black,
yeah,
which
okay.
controls that. Unless he's doing something that's going to open up the black, which is then going to open up those reds as well.
Because none of them are really on right now, those reds. If I'm Steve, I'm just clipping this yellow out. That's actually a really good result, to be fair.
Wow, that's actually worked out really well.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Like, he hasn't actually left anything on. I think maybe like the crazy shot, like
A
red
big
to
plant.
the top left, or
Yeah.
like, but there's nothing really on there. So Andy's probably going to his top ball.
Doubling it back down.
Yeah, like, are you trying to get it? Yeah, wow. I'm lost. I have no idea. Like, what would you be doing, Kingers?
Probably just doubling this ball back down.
Where are you leaving your red?
I'm probably playing it to the left-hand side, like over there. Probably wouldn't have hit it as hard, but Barney was just playing it down there, just hoping for a result. Like, you sort of give it a bit of something to mess with it, in a way. Like, you're just messing with his layout and trying to put a ball in the way,
yeah.
where it didn't really work out how he would have wanted it.
Because Steve now can, like, this is actually pretty good for Steve.
Yeah, he's a good chance here.
Mm,
This first shot's big. If he can get that plant and still be on that ball that he's using to play the plant, he's a really good chance here.
And you don't have to play it hard. Like, you just...
I think you do, because you want to open the black out a bit.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, because then you're pushing the red across.
Yeah, I think it was the right decision, because if you get it, it opens the black out now, and then he would have been out. But yeah, now Barney's back at the table with he can do something here. He can play a shot to make Steve have to work. Play the changeover. Play the turnover shot, screw into his bottom red and put it over the hole. Or just
Looks like he's playing top on this.
and just run out, run away. Yeah, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. My shot's probably a bit too risky if it doesn't come off. You're in a bit of trouble.
Oh, I think your shot's good if you've got like say a 3 or 4 frame buffer.
It's a bit of a risky one, and it has to work. And at this point in the game, it's probably best to play the shot Barney just did.
And I'm not saying like I like your shot because that's like this is aggressive sort of like
Aggressive
let's
safety.
do both. But I feel those are the type of ones that you need a bit of confidence with as well.
Yeah, you'd have to be feeling good to play it. There's a nice shot from Steve. Just going back and forth now, playing containing shots and not letting the other one have a chance. You'd have to say that Stevie's in the driving seat, but Barney's doing his best to not let him just have the out, not let him have a chance. He's making it super tough for him. Expecting him to just glance off this and just leave it. Yeah.
Yeah, leaves it sitting on it as well. So like, I'd imagine.
And often both as well. He's only given him option of one ball. It's a nice shot.
I feel in sort of like lower levels, say, people would be trying to push that white all the way up the table, but what they lose is the fact that you'd be forcing more into that red and kicking more distance between the red and the yellow, which then gives the opportunity of being able to, say, even just cut that yellow. So playing at that pace, yeah, you might not get as much distance between the yellow and the white, but you're still getting the result that you're wanting.
Yeah. Ooh, that's not the best result from Stevie there, because now I think Barney's going to play the cutback double and get the white up to the top of the table.
And he's putting the red back over near where his red is on the bottom right.
Yeah, because now Steve's that plant is gross now. It doesn't go, so Barney's going to get his ball out, get the white away from it. If it drops, he can play another.
And now he's
shot.
getting distance between the two.
He wouldn't have wanted to hit that, but it's still okay. Stevie still can't go game from here, so you're all right when that's the case.
But yeah, sort of like with that, obviously it didn't come off what he probably planned, but he wanted to get more distance between the white and Steve's object ball there versus the one before where he actually kept less distance but kept the two object balls close together.
Yeah, he wanted it away that time. And he was definitely not trying to hit that yellow then. I think he was trying to just get his red over this side of the table, leave the white high.
Yeah. He just caught it too thick, I think.
Yeah, but he was also he wanted the white in a certain spot, so probably just was more thinking about that than about where the red was going. Just trying to get it out. Just checking to see if the ball's frozen here. Timer looks like it's in the red too, so he doesn't have long after this decision's made.
No, but don't you call time on that?
Yeah, time was called. I'm just saying, like, the timer's only got about 14 seconds, I think. Now it's down to the single digits.
Jeez, I thought I had good eyes, Alex, but jeez.
Yeah, it's not bad. He might have left him on this bottom red.
I feel.
Barney might have a crack at
this,
the. Might have a crack at the long pot.
Yeah, because it like, I feel because it's covering that yellow, but it's still. Like, it's not in the best position, but it's not in a horrible position either.
Yeah, he's gonna have a go at this long pot. If it doesn't go, he's got a safety.
Yeah.
If it does go, which
he's
it
played
has,
that nice.
He's got options now, and his balls are out. It's just that red down the bottom is the one that's tricky to land on. So we'll see how he goes about trying to get on it.
I feel like is it the red to the left of the black finds himself an angle just to sort of play that through, and he's playing sort of, I don't know, say like almost like a 40 degree angle on that red into the bottom right.
now.
No. He's going to
later.
map his way around to be able to get onto that, or even play that red into the left middle.
Oh, that's a bit of an awkward result. Now that turnover isn't as straightforward either, so it's,
It looks like it's sitting on the cushion.
yeah, it looks like it's a bit awkward.
Yeah, definitely rather him than me.
Is he just going to play this and leave the white behind the red? Or he's getting it out of there?
Oh, that's worked out all right.
Didn't go, but
Yeah, that's actually worked out not too bad.
it's not bad, but Stevie can just pop his ball out. I don't think Steve needs to do too much here. Just
Because of the yellow that's covering that red.
yeah. And it's hard to get to. Plus the red on the black as well is awkward.
Oh, he is going this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's just going to flick it, just chip it, just leave the white down there.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, good shot. I think that was the shot I would have played.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to understand when you're saying chip it, like
Just
each
hit it.
person's like different terminology
yeah.
of things.
Yeah, just bounce it off the cushion slightly.
It's like when you play doubles and they're like, yeah, hit it half pace. It's like, what's your half pace?
He's going for a full table double there, and to open up the black as well. This is a very cagey frame, this one. There's a lot of back and forth. And I mean, I'm not surprised that it is with the fact that it's 5-3 and Barney goes on the hill with this win. So,
And Steve's essentially like, we were saying before how big the frame was before at 4-2. Like, we're in the same predicament, but it's even bigger now.
absolutely.
And also, unfortunately, not bringing it to 4-all, there's all that added extra pressure on him as well.
I like this shot from Steve. He's just going to do the same shot he did before, but leave the white under the red. He's hit it pretty hard. He's gone the full double-double. It's a pretty good... Oh, it's not bad. They're both just not quite getting their balls out. Like they're trying to play a sort of a safety that's got a little bit aggressive behind it. So they're like trying to get their balls out, but they're just not quite landing out every time.
Are you doubling the red on the left cushion back across, or are you going to try and cut it inside the yellow there?
I don't even know, to be honest. I'm probably cutting it inside it, underneath it. Yeah.
Yeah, because now he's got
It's another
control of both
containing
pockets.
shot. Yeah.
Because I'm looking at it from the aspect, if he doubles it across, he could ruin that red there. Whereas if he cuts that in, he's then got the red on the right cushion down, where he puts that over the cushion, then take...
Stephen, nice little changeover again. I thought he was going to go the other way then and come off, use the white to pop the red. Come off the other side of the yellow, because you can almost get a snooker out of that as well. But that's a fantastic result as well. Expecting Barney.
Three ball cannon here.
3-ball can't.
Sorry, I got a hiccup at the same time.
I'm probably just playing the row ball down. Just
Like when he was trying to play the cut into the bottom left and leave himself sort of up that table so he could cut that down over that pocket. Yeah. Well, you've played a lot with Barney.
I have played him a little bit. Yeah, had quite a few sets.
Oh what?
My God.
What? It was huge.
Didn't see that shot, that's for sure. But
was that a face cut double plant?
It was a
3-ball plant.
It was a face cut double. Yeah, 3-ball plant that he just played.
Oh, I got the 3-ball plant right.
Yeah,
Just didn't see the face
3-ball
plant.
can't. But it's actually pretty unlucky with that result. You'd be hoping one of those done drops. So
Man, what a shot though! Like, yeah.
Yeah, but looking at
imagine
it
if you
now-
landed plumb on that.
yeah. And now that you're looking at it, you would have hoped one of them didn't go. Is he going with double again? I don't think a double's on, is it? Oh my god!
Oh, where is it?
Come up to
Oh,
the middle.
this is coming up to the middle.
Oh my
This is plumb.
god!
Oh, what a shot! That is, yeah, wow, wow.
Little hand up as an apology.
So Bash, you got to, after this frame, you got to get some replays of that. That is
You
insane.
got to go back to the
Wow.
not the last shot, the one before that.
Yeah, there's like
That's a ridiculous out.
that is a massive out. To put him on the hill at
I don't think
6-3.
that was on, is it?
Wow.
Oh my god!
No, Sebastian.
Come up to
the
the
shot
middle.
before
This is
it
coming
too.
up to the
Oh
Mate,
my
this is
god!
plumb.
That was huge as well. Though.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah. Fair play.
Oh.
And that's to go on the heel as well. What a frame that is for Barney. If I was Steve, I would probably be a little bit fuming with that one, but you know, it is what it is.
You can't control that though. You can't be fuming at like you weren't at the table.
Yeah, but like that for that result to just happen, then they had to get two really good results out of that.
Did you see the shot that got played against Steve at Nationals? That- where the guy punched the ball, it landed up on the rail, rolled down, came off,
Oh, went off the table, like up on the. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did say that. Yeah,
and that was for like the match win.
yeah, I did say that.
And now that's just happened to go Hill in the semi-finals of.
That's all right, Sebastian. If you can't get it up, that's all good. It was a huge shot. People can rewind the stream and go back to it. Screaming for a ball here, Steve, and he's gone dry.
This is where I also think like the momentum swings that
Yeah.
can happen in this, like in any sport,
Yeah.
where it doesn't matter how good you are at times. Like, I mean, even Man City at the moment, they've lost the last 4 matches. Like,
Bit of momentum change.
and you don't want that momentum swing happening at this point in the match.
Yeah.
Right?
That was a big out from Barney. And if he can map these out and finish this frame off.
I'm glad to call him a Western Australian now after that.
Oh, he's missed the opener. He's jawed the opener.
Yeah, thanks, Ash. Thanks for just rubbing that one in, mate. Much appreciated.
I wonder if
At least we've got the titles, though, Ash. That's the main thing. We may not be successful at the moment, but yeah, that's just depressing. You're a Liverpool fan. Oh, where's that?
Decent
Oh,
result.
that's nice.
Not
Mate.
too bad.
It's worked out all right, like pushing that yellow up onto the top cush. Ash is on the pulse tonight.
This is pool, mate. Ash, we're watching pool here, not the Premier League right now, mate. Okay.
I think it's because they're on top of the ladder at the moment, aren't they? They always get a bit chirpy.
Nice, Stevie.
Oh no, what have we done to the chat?
Let's just ignore it. It'll
Yeah,
stop.
can you turn off the comments, Sebastian?
Nah, leave it. We'll just ignore it for a little bit. Start talking about the pool again. I don't mind the way his balls link up here. They actually link up quite well. It's just that red on the right-hand side of the table, like just below the middle, goes bottom right corner, and that's like probably one of the only balls he needs to land pretty good on. Ooh, that's fallen in for him. It's not the best result.
It's
Yeah,
not
you're
dead
wrong.
though, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
he's
does make it
just
awkward.
created more work for himself. But
Yeah.
and that's definitely Like, I mean, after what Andy just did to him in that last frame, you just saw him, like, shrug his shoulders there. Like, there's definitely a bit of stiffness. Like, essentially there's going to be extra nerves flowing through him at the moment. And if he wasn't, I'd be a little bit worried. Because I think anyone in this situation would be definitely feeling a bit of nerves.
Yeah. Oh, that's a tough leave. It's alright. Still work to do, but he's got a couple options here.
He's got to play almost three big shots here.
Couple of big shots, yeah.
There's one.
Yeah, that's really good. It looks like his angle is...
Does that go into the yellow?
I think it might just...
Play the final on table 8 of the plate.
once this match is done.
Once this is done.
Yeah.
If it's over.
No worries.
You can go elsewhere.
Yep. Sounds good. That semi-final felt like it went for ages. Play a race to 10 back there.
3-1 to me. 3-1.
Nice deal. There'll be me and Dylan Moyes in the plate final,
Well done, Dylan.
Are these all done?
and that will be played shortly. We'll be playing on the same table this match is on if it's finished soon. If it's not, we'll be on probably the other live stream.
You got that? Yeah. So this can go?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
You can use it as toilet paper if you want.
Well done.
Oh, this is massive pot.
No, not going from. All good, Brownie? He's all good.
I used that excuse before.
Pick it up by the lip.
Alright, if you're Barney, what are you doing here?
I'd be potting my ball in the left middle.
And playing the one up to the top left.
Possibly. You either go that or you flick off the middle yellow at the top and just leave the white on the right hand side of the table. And
Is
get
that
off.
after your first one to the left?
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
potting a ball first and then playing it. Which looks
And
like
you're
he
coming
is.
off the right hand side of that yellow, hey? So then you're
Yeah.
leaving the white on the right hand side, probably
Yeah.
couple inches off the right. Oh, sorry, like down from the right hand pocket, but on that cush, because I don't.
I think he's just going to go this one though. Just for now. Actually, I like this better now that I'm looking at it because if he sits this over, he's actually just potted it. Fair enough.
Now he goes back to what you were saying originally with the flick. Or
Yeah, he could do the flick now that he's potted that ball because that was a shot to nothing. So if that didn't go, he's okay. But now that it has, he's got rid of one of his dead balls and now he can get his other dead ball out. So I actually do like that shot from Barney. That was nice. He's going to play the shot that I was thinking of earlier.
He's just in that chest mind frame.
Yeah, just sitting it
A
over
few
there.
shots ahead, but
Now if he gets ball in hand, he can get that out get up there and get position on the ball pretty easily. If it's on the rail, it's actually a lot harder on these tables to do anything with the rail ball.
what do you think his plan is with the one that's just above the red to the right on the right cush?
He's got options, to be honest. He's got balls around it to run into it. So,
But he don't.
I
If
reckon
you
he's
notice, he doesn't do a lot of that.
yeah, but I reckon in this circumstance you kind of have to because of where the balls are laid out. Like I reckon
So would he be using the one in the middle because then it
I
gives him
reckon.
the two options of one to the left middle and one to the bottom left?
I think so. Yeah, if he gets ball in hand here, he'll either go up to the top, take that one and come down and then do it, or do it first. I'm not sure he'll do one of the two. Oh, a time foul.
Oh wow!
Just had a time foul called on Stevie,
Oh, that's
which is
wow. So now
that's what happens when the timing starts getting onto your back and you're under the pump already.
yeah, because he used his extension already in this frame.
Are they using extensions? I don't think we're even using extensions. Someone said did a Callum.
Yeah, I had 2 time fouls done against me in Super League this year.
Oh no.
One of them, I went
Oh.
back and watched the
Skill shot?
footage, and
Oh, okay. Skill shot. Oh. He wouldn't have minded if that's sad either. But
yeah, no, I think it was either. Oh, this is now a little bit interesting because
someone said is the final going to be straight after this? Yeah, I think plate final and
oh wow,
other final will be straight.
Oh my
after
gosh.
this. He's just left him a look.
that's
He's
a
a look.
cut to the middle.
He is a
wow.
look.
Oh wow. Oh. Do you feel he might have just played out a bit quick?
Possibly. I'm not sure. He's overcut it.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's given a chance. Ash said he thinks he should have gone for the out. Yeah, I mean possibly, but Barney's game is pretty conservative, so I'm not surprised that he did try to lay up once the layout was a bit awkward. He just didn't get the snooker, that's all. But he still left a tough pot, and as we see there, Stevie's missed it.
I almost seemed like the ball in hand sort of just gave him too many options versus like when you got
Yeah.
that ball in hand, and then it's those times where sometimes you almost just rather get left where the white was meant to be.
He's just got so many things you can do. Yeah. This is not very straightforward though. This is a little bit tricky. The transition from either his last ball to the black or his second last ball to his last ball is going to be tricky.
Is he playing the one to the right
I reckon
and
you're
then
going up.
stunning on the bottom to the bottom? Oh no, he's gone
Yeah,
that.
I
Okay,
reckon
sorry.
you're going up, but this can't be straight, which he could be. He could be straight, which just means he has to screw back.
Oh, he doesn't look happy with it either.
He's got to screw back to the cushion he's playing from and back out. Yeah, it looks like he is fairly straight. If not, he's got slightly angled towards the top rail, which is not what you want.
It's a bit like when we were saying that one that Ben played against Nathan where he sort of dropped past the yellow,
That's a good
and
shot. Really good shot.
it's sort of, you could either had the natural angle just coming off the cushion and down, but he's had to work that ball, and he's played that really well there.
Yeah, he did play that well. Instead of it just being natural, he's had to get into it, and he's played it really well.
Because that's not an easy shot there.
No,
Like, at that angle,
definitely
at
not.
that pace.
Come off both cushions, and he's done really well to get out back in the middle of the table.
Oh,
That's a
that
good
is
pot.
massive.
Good pot.
Wow.
And
He's cued that beautifully.
there you go, on the back of Steve's unfortunate time foul in that frame, Barney has cleaned up.
Wow.
And he's won the match 7-3. So congrats to Barney.
Well done, Barney.
So
Massive effort.
our 2024 West Coast Open final, funnily enough, is a rematch of the Australian singles title this year. It is Barney versus Ben
No.
Foster. Was it not Barney?
No, he played
Ben Foster in the final?
what's
Oh, it was Trav Crawley, wasn't
Trav
it?
Crawley.
Sorry, my bad.
Thank you.
My apologies. They did play in the semis, didn't they? They played at some point, I swear. Or is my brain wrong?
He lost in the quarters or semis.
Okay, or something like that. Anyway, they definitely have played. I think they played at the last Nationals, but either way, it's a ripper of a final coming up. I believe it'll be
Stone?
straight on.
Might have been Stone that got Barney in the quarters.
I don't think so. Nah. Stone lost to Trav? Crawley? I don't know.
In the semis.
I can't remember. My brain's hurting. trying to think. Either way,
I'm sure someone on the chat probably knows.
Stone got beat by Trav. Yeah, I thought it was Trav that knocked
Yeah,
Stone
in
out.
the semis.
Nah, it wasn't a semi. I don't think it was a... Was it a semi? That was the semi, and the other semi was Barney and Ben? Might have been. I don't know.
I know. Can someone help us out in the chat, please? Far out.
Either way,
Kingers is about to have a nervous breakdown
Yeah.
just from thinking about it.
yeah. Either way,
It's all right, mate.
it's
so
a ripper
good. You're
of a
about
final.
to go into a final.
That's
all right?
it. That's it. No pressure at all.
In semis.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Ash.
Thanks, gentlemen. Appreciate it, boys.
Thanks, Angles.
But
Jeez.
yeah,
You're having a panic attack, mate.
I know.
We're gonna have a new stream for the finals.
Okay, Sebastian just let us know that they're going to have a new stream for the final. So
Bigger and better, and no Alex apparently.
yeah, I'm going to be away. I'm going to be playing my own final for a little bit.
Wish you all the best, Alex, mate.
Thank you. Mine's a
you played
race
some
to
good
4
pool this weekend as well, mate. So
Thank
all
you.
the best in that.
in the plate. We'll see how we go. Race to 4 for me, and then of course race to 7 again.
And
for
who are
the
you
final.
playing? Dylan Moyes.
Dylan, yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, good luck to Barney and Benny in the final. It's going to be a cracker. If my match finishes, which should finish earlier,
You gonna
being
jump
race
back
to
on?
4, I might jump back on. Yeah, we'll see how we
You
go.
reckon I'll let you?
It depends
I reckon
if
you'll be
it's
all right,
available. All right, thank you guys.
Anytime.
We'll end the stream, and we're going to make a new one for the final. So we'll see you all there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Have a great night.